Dargon Quest. Okay, give me a sec. I gotta find the right controller for this job. Oh, you know what? I have the right controller right here. Here we go. Turn on my PS3. Yo, my fucking DualSense Edge just shipped. I've been waiting for that because supposedly I'm gonna be getting it tomorrow. And I'm pretty excited. Was the lunch good? Yeah. Yeah, sorry for the wait, by the way. I did warn you ahead of time. So, um, that's that. But also, yeah, I made myself a sandwich. And I had some Doritos with that sandwich. It's just it's been my kind of go-to lunch recently. Um and it has been hitting the spot once I started putting it in the toaster oven before eating, cuz pretty much my whole life I would just like make a sandwich, cold cuts, then just like eat it right out eat it raw, just right out of the fridge basically. Um and that's good in its own right. But like I recently started warming. I recently just started toasting them. I am a recent believer in the toaster oven. Not super recent, but recent enough. I would say I've only really been super familiar with the usefulness and with the utility of a toaster oven for the past like 3 years maybe. Um and let me tell you, I've been missing out cuz toaster ovens kind of fuck. They're really, really useful. Um, and there is like nothing better than getting a sandwich, putting some honey smoked turkey and some cold cut roast beef and some Windsor cheese, some Kewpie mayo, and then just toasting the shit out of that thing. Like, oh my god, there's nothing better. Um, so yeah, that's what I had. That's what I had that sandwich and some Doritos, and I still am over. My coffee is still over halfway full, and the ice is swiftly melting. So I gotta get this shit together. How's Metroid Dread? Where are you, and are you liking it? Yeah. So if you didn't see, I actually gave Metroid Dread after finishing Prime. I was kind of like, man, I would love to play more Metroid right now. And I would love to play one that's like somewhat easily accessible for me. But I can't play the other Prime games because I'm going to stream those, right? So I was like, shit, which one? And I was like, you know what? I was like, it's kind of the vibe right now. Why don't I give Metroid Dread another shot? So I started playing Metroid Dread. I was like, you know what? I didn't like this the first time, but what's the harm in trying again? I already own the game. Not losing anything by giving it another chance. So, I went for it. And to be honest, I kind of have been loving it this time. I would like to offer a formal apology to Metroid Dread, cuz like it's kind of hidden. It's kind of hidden. I am much farther than I got last time. The best sign for me was when I realized I had not even hit the part where I stopped last time, which I believe was the what's his name, Kraid boss fight. That was about where I stopped the first time, because I had just such a generally frustrating experience up to that point. And I was like, damn. I was like, this is not hitting. This is really not hitting for me. So I played up to that point and then eventually just dropped it. Wait, the Kraid boss fight is kind of fire. It is. And I can see that now. But at the time, I had such a frustrating time with the Emmys leading up to that boss fight that I was like, well, you know, dying so much on this boss, like not being able to get past this part, already I'm like extremely frustrated with the Emmys. Like, why am I playing this? You know, like why am I putting myself through this? So I just wasn't having a good time. And honestly, looking back at my experience now, like my new experience with the game, a lot of that definitely has to do with expectation. I don't think I was being unfair to the game. I think it literally was just a thing where like I had to play it at the right time. I had to play it at the right time, and I had to really know what I was getting into. Because the first time around, I had like some idea of what I was getting into, but I didn't really know what I was getting into. And I think having that expectation ahead of time really helped this time around, because even the Emmys, I was kind of fucking loving the Emmys this time. Like the Emmys were literally the reason I didn't like it the first time. This time around, I went in, I was truly like, I'm going to give this a second, like I'm going to give this a fair shake. And I was kind of loving it. I was really into it. And also, like, oh my god, I had such an easier time. I was playing on the same difficulty. I was playing on normal. I didn't lower the difficulty to the new one. That like new easy mode they did. But something about it this time, I just had such a smoother time avoiding them. I like fully clicked with the mechanics. Even when they catch you and you have the opportunity to do like the really short like parry window to get out of dying, I did that like so much easier this time, and like so many more times was I successful in it this time, and I don't know what changed. I truly don't know what changed in between last time and this time, but like something about it this time just like really hit. It really hit for me. So I've been really enjoying it, and I haven't finished the game yet, but I do think I'm going to see it through to the end. And I'm really happy. I'm really happy about that, because obviously, I mean, you know, I think it goes without saying, I every game that I'm interested in, I want to go in and love it. If I had my way, I would love every single game that I play unabashedly and just have buckets upon buckets of things to love in this world all the time without any negativity ever. But that's just not reality. Sometimes something just doesn't click. But recently I've been in a sort of era of my life where I'm like re-examining things that I wrote off before, whether it was written off unfairly or not. Like, you know, Dragon Quest XI, I wrote off that game completely unfairly the first time, and I definitely can admit to that now, because it's like one of my favorite games ever, and I didn't even give that fucking game a chance the first time I played it. I played it for like 2 seconds, literally. I played it for like a couple minutes and then turned it off. I didn't even get to the first like real encounter, you know? So I know I can say with full confidence I did not give that game a fair shake. As soon as I did, I loved it. Metroid Dread, honestly, I think I did. I really tried to like that game the first time, and I just, something about it, it just wasn't clicking with me. But this time around, I'm like, man, it feels good to have changed, I guess, somehow. It feels good for my taste to have kind of realigned with what I'm playing, because honest to God, like, I was not happy about not liking Metroid Dread. So I am very glad I gave it that second shot, because hey, it's just another game for me to enjoy. Just another game for me to like, and that means everything to me. That's another Metroid game I like too. I like the new Metroid game. That's great. That's a great feeling. Now we just gotta go. We just gotta make sure that Metroid Prime 4 is good, so I can go 2 for 2. First time I played Final Fantasy 14, I wasn't into it, and now it's like one of my all-time favorites. It'd be like that for real. Yeah, no, I was the same way. I tried 14 like 2 times, and I didn't even I stopped where most people stop, which is like around like level I don't know, like level 15 maybe like level 15 to 20, where it's like you feel like, man, I've been playing this game for like 4 hours. I must have seen what like the deal is with this game. But then the moment you give it a shot past like level 20 and you start to like really like get into it, you're like, holy shit, I did not even like play the game. You're like, I didn't play the game. Like when you get past that point in a run where you actually like stick with the game, it's like, wow, I truly had no concept as to how little of this game I played. And you don't until you see the rest of it and you're like, wow, okay, that like this is the deal with it. This is definitely, there's a lot more to this than I assumed. I think playing with a friend definitely helped too. Oh yeah, no, for me, like I think the only reason I actually like fully got into 14 when I did was because Joy and I streamed it together. Those first few times playing it, we were like streaming it constantly. It was like the stream game for me. And we went through the story together up until about like Heavensward. I think we were very committed to like playing the story together at the same time. And that really helped because it was someone to bounce off of who was also going through it for the first time. We were streaming it so we could get advice every so often when something was just like unapproachable. And ultimately it was a good experience. It definitely helps. It definitely helps. Man. I went through and watched your old VODs because I wanted to experience more 14. Well, hey, thanks for the old VOD support. Those days are nostalgic for me for a lot of reasons. Definitely like those are some good times. Those are some very cozy times streaming that game. I would like to enter another era where I'm streaming like a ton of Final Fantasy. Probably around when the next expansion comes out, I would imagine, is when I'd be able to do that kind of thing for certain. But like, damn. Oh, also, completely unrelated. Can we this is gonna come out of nowhere. I just want to put this out into the ether. Can we pour one out for the fucking Adult Swim casting director that's gonna have to recast Rick and Morty? I can't imagine they're gonna have a great next like year or so. I cannot imagine they're gonna have a good time. Trying to find someone. Oh man, I don't even. This situation's a bummer. I don't even want to talk about it all that much. I just wanted to toss that out there. I salute you, king, queen, whatever, monarch you may take after. Who on earth is gonna do that? No, the joke is that who on earth isn't gonna do that? Can you imagine the amount of like, oh my god, like the fucking wave of 20-year-old men who are gonna walk into that recording studio and be like, this is my chance. I've been doing this for years. Morty, Morty. It's just not gonna be a good time for that guy. I don't know. I saw someone on Twitter post a mock audition and it made me realize how torturous it's gonna be for that casting director. Oh no, it's already begun. Penny, maybe you should audition. I would sooner die, I think. I would sooner maybe die right here, right now. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. No, honestly, here's the thing. I would never audition for Rick and Morty. I'm not gonna go out of my way to try and book Rick and Morty for multiple reasons. Not even saying I could. I don't have the industry clout at the moment. Although I am going to be putting together a demo reel, and I would like to start pushing for more like official roles this year. So fingers crossed, wish me luck on that. But even assuming I wasn't sort of the no name that I am in the voiceover, like professional voiceover industry, just who has the strength? Whoever has the strength to take that shit on, I I admire them, you know? It's like a whole can of worms. Why would you do that to yourself? Again, for multiple reasons. There's so much baggage within the text and otherwise. Feel bad for Joel Haver, dude just did a few collabs with Royal and now this comes out. I get that. I would say, I don't know. Listen, I'm a fan of Joel Haver. I got nothing against the guy. He seems very sweet, very genuine. I will say, though I imagine this whole thing was probably a little stressful given how sort of like intertwined they were starting to become in terms of like crossover and collaboration and stuff. I would say in terms of like people you should feel bad for, like probably turn your attention to the like affected parties and, you know, the people that were actually like victimized by his behavior. Joel Haver is just a guy who worked with him a few times. Maybe like, you know, maybe you could say they were friends. I don't know. As an outside perspective, I can't claim that. I don't know anything about their personal lives, whatever. Don't mean to claim anything, but like, you know, even if they were like becoming friends, I just don't think that's where we like gotta be putting our sympathy in particular. I don't even mean that in a cold way. Again, I do like just on a base level sympathize with the stress of like even being like adjacent to this kind of thing. I imagine it's not a good feeling. Obviously you can feel bad for multiple people. I just mean like, you know, when you're sending your vocal sympathies out there, Joel Haver hasn't even said anything about it. So as far as we know, he doesn't want to talk about it. So I would say if you want to send some energy people's way, you know, maybe just keep in mind like, hey, let's keep working towards, you know, making sure that this shit doesn't happen. And like, you know, let's support the people who were like actively harmed by this man. That's just my take though. Obviously, I don't mean to shame you. I don't mean to say like, hey, don't feel bad for anyone. I'm just, you know, that's my thoughts on it. And, you know, I've had those thoughts for just a bit now, maybe like the past day or so. I've been thinking like, man, I'm seeing a lot of like, I hope Joel's doing okay. And it's like, I'm sure he's fine. I'm sure he's, you know, probably stressed, but like ultimately was not directly victimized as far as we know. I'll say that much. Anyway, like I said, I really did not want to talk about this. I opened up the can of worms myself though, I'll admit. I thought of that little bit and I was like, oh man, I gotta throw that out there. Whew. Just thought of Blendon Blandon from Gravity Falls. You would be the first in a long time if I had to guess. Oh, okay. Let's get into this shit, I think. Let me change the stream category. Okay. But Dragon Quest is a special event. It is in my heart, but Twitch will arrest me. Oh no, wait, did I join literally just as you're starting Dragon Quest? Yeah, actually. Like, quite literally, I just booted up the game. Oh yeah, by the way, just in case you weren't here for the art stream on Sunday, there is a new Trode emote in chat. New animated emote for subs. If you want to do some Trode vibing in chat, there is a new emote for you. It's animated. It's the bit we did. Very much in love with it. It's this one. Yeah, this one. It's this. In case you're watching the VOD or. Yeah, it's Troden time. All right. When the mussy hits just stop. Okay, we have to retire the mussy bit. I think we need to. Listen, it was funny for an episode, but I just don't think it needs to go any further. Kind of on thin ice. If you feel lost after a long rest, you might want to speak to your fellow party members for advice. Dude, I know that. Oh, yeah. So... Oh, fuck, this was today? Yeah. I don't know what you're talking about, but yeah. It is today. Whatever this may be. Okay, so... Let's see if we can recall... So we just got to this new town. It's very sad. Because, if I remember correctly, the queen died, like, 2 years ago. And the king has forced this entire town into a constant state of mourning for that 2 years since. And they have not been able to, like, live or play or, like, do anything, like, lively or just, like, enriching. They have just been in a state of, like, constant, like, darkness and grim energy. Everybody has to wear black all the time. And as far as I remember, last thing we did before ending was we talked to this person. I forget her name. This lady kneeling in the church saying, like, oh, goddess, please let the king meet the queen again. I believe... Please, dear goddess, release the king from his misery, our poor gentle king. If miracles can really happen, then please let King Pavan meet with Queen Sasha one more time. Just one more time. I've tried so hard, but there's nothing I can do to help him. Please, goddess, I beg of you. So this girl literally walked in and was like, God, if you're there, I want you to kill Peter Parker. Which, like, you know, respect. Respect. It's definitely bold. Y'all remember when in Spider-Man 3, Eddie Brock said, God, I want you to kill Peter Parker? Because Peter Parker, like, cost him a photography job? That movie... That guy. Eddie Brock, unhinged kind of guy. It's so funny. Okay.
Santa ain't got much going for it, eh? Everyone dressed in black all the time, never taking a step outdoors. What happened to the place? Must be a funeral.
Okay, we already read this one. Oh yeah, also last time we got Angelo on our party. In case you missed it. New party member. I think we also got Jessica on our party last time, too. Got Jessica and Angelo. She's not saying anything.
I thought I'd seen the last of black cloaks and grey mantles when I left the Abbey.
Oh, he already said this. Dude, that priest was like, hey, talk to your friends, I'll tell you what to do. And they didn't. Okay, I think I cannot for the life of me remember what that last clue would have been. Queen was still with us. Escantha was a prosperous and lively place. Oh, there's another, yo. I remember there's like they were telling me about something I could do in the night. I could go up to like a hill in Escantha. Escantha? I don't know how it would be pronounced exactly. I don't think it's in the town here. I wanna explore a little bit. There's like a hill somewhere and there's like a gateway, like a magic door or something. Y'all remember what I'm talking about? Let's see if we can... Watching gameplay of Hi-Fi Rush, pretty confident you're really gonna like it? Oh my god. It's tantalizing that it came out the same day I'm following up my Developer Direct watch with with Dragon Quest. Slime Knight! No, they're attacking! Okay, let's try to remember. Oh, Jessica. Oh, Jessica. That's all I'm gonna say. No, Jessica has the staff now, actually. If I remember. Yeah, which is not doing much. I should have. Oh, and Angelo has the bow. Yo. Okay, so we're all like newly equipped. What the fuck? Holy shit. Dude, we are newly equipped like crazy right now. Okay, wait. Okay, Noki. Wait, Noki, do you have your sword? I like completely missed. Oh shit, hold on. Jessica, let's see how Sizz works out. And then Angelo has not learned abilities yet. There's all party members of the effects of sleep and paralysis. And we got Whoosh too. Very cool. Okay. Whoa! Oh, we do have a sword. When did we get a sword? Legitimately? Dude, this last, my last fucking stream of this game was so long. I cannot remember anything. Like someone needs the boomerang right now. Can anyone else equip it? No one can equip the boomerang. Did you forge a sword? I don't think so. Yeah, speaking of, I gotta remember we got the alchemy pot now. It doesn't look like there's... It doesn't look like there's really even a place I could go to investigate this bridge thing. Here, you know what? You bought the sword when you bought the staff and bow. I just watched the last VOD. Oh yeah, that must have been like near the end. Dude, I cannot speak lately. What is wrong with me? Okay, I think the book that told me about this magic thing was in here somewhere. If I remember correctly. No, not chuffed about cheese. Not chuffed about cheese. I am chuffed about cheese, but not right now. Now's not the time. Nope. I am not chuffed about cheese. Tale of Escantha, here we go. Luna, Luna in the sky, on nights of the full moon I shall try. If in the right place I do sit, a door is revealed by the light you emit. On the highest hilltop I shall search, waiting in my mountaintop perch. The magic doorway shines so bright, but only on a full moon's night. Okay. I wonder if that's like a story thing we have to wait for, or if it literally is just like, okay, we just have to go at night. Even if we can't really track the stages of the moon. Is it a full moon? Can we see the moon? I can't tell. Let's just go. Let's try. I mean, I don't know. Well, actually, while we're here, Let's ask around a little more about stuff. Hey, lady, how's it going?
Look how beautiful the moon is tonight. It's a little tale I can tell you about that, actually.
Oh, here we go.
If you go to the top of the mountain on the night of a full moon, any wish you make will come true. There are some spectacular views from up there. Just head down towards the lake and you'll come across it soon enough. We all call it Wishes Peak.
There we go. Okay, I had the right idea. Just maybe not the right location. Very cool. Yeah, I did remember the moon being particularly big last stream. We are in like a full moon era in game right now, canonically, because the moon was huge. Which actually, now that I think about it, is like a really cool little tell. Wisher's Peak. She said go down towards the lake. Well, after I fight. It is almost morning, though. Yeah, well, so is the whole town. What the hell are you telling me? Oh, that's a single one. Never mind. Die. Oh my god, that did not do well. Angela, you're sticking to your bow, man. I'm sorry to say. No! Yes! Noki is immune to curses. We remember this. Are all DQ enemy names puns? I love it. I would go so far as to say that, like, 40% of the dialogue as a whole is puns. There's a lot of puns. The English translations are very funny, at the very least. I don't know how they are in Japanese. I would assume they're similar though. They're similar? Cool. I really genuinely want to start learning Japanese this year. That's been something I've been like mildly interested in for a little while now. But like this year I've been like, man, it would be so nice. It would be really, really nice. It's hard though, and I imagine very expensive. No, I'm not planning to go to Japan. I mean, I'm sure eventually I would like to, but I'm not making any active plans. It's just like, you know, I don't know. I would like to learn a different language in my time. Just seems like something that would behoove me. And also, I am invested in a lot of like Japanese media. So being able to like interact with it on its own terms would be very nice. I know learning hiragana and katakana isn't too difficult if you want to start memorizing stuff. Yeah, well, like, for me, my thing is that, like, I want to find a resource that will, like, you know, be, like, one-on-one teaching for me. Or at least one on, like, a group of people in person. If possible. Because, like, the thing about it is that I've tried Duolingo and the like. I really do not thrive with, like, online learning and, like, especially, like, self-motivated learning. Really not my jam. I do not do well with it. So if I genuinely wanted to, like, successfully learn something as, difficult and as nuanced and intricate as, like, a new language, I feel like for me it would have to be, like, one-on-one. Like dedicated classes. The problem with that is that, you know, again, they're expensive, and also, I don't know if there are like any good ones in my area. I've looked it up a little bit, and I've seen, you know, places that have like a few good like Google reviews, but I want something like reliable, you know? If I'm gonna spend the money, I want to make sure I know I'm getting something good out of it. I struggle with class lessons, but I'm pretty good at one-on-one lessons. That makes sense. Yeah, that adds up. You know, I know that generally there's been a lot of evidence to suggest that like learning styles are kind of a myth. And it's more just down to like general engagement with the subject matter and the quality of lessons provided, more than it is like, oh, I'm a visual learner. But like at the same time, there is something to be said about like one-on-one meeting someone's needs educationally, you know, which I feel like that's a different thing than your average like style of learning kind of mythology. Oh, you know what? Maybe the hill has something to do with that shack that we were at before. Maybe we kind of like skipped ahead a little unintentionally. A lot of it is dependent on how good your teacher is too. I would say it's like almost entirely dependent on how good your teacher is. I can tell you for certain, I have never had a class that a genuinely good, engaging, patient, understanding, or at the very least, like, novel teacher did not instantaneously make me, like, excel in. I don't know if that sentence actually worked out as much as I wanted it to. Ah, that's a problem. Okay, hold on. But like, you know, I had a chemistry class one time. It was taught by this guy named Walter White. No, I'm kidding. I had a chemistry class that I fucking, like, excelled in like, late high school. It was, like, my last, like, couple years of high school. There's a chemistry class and a chemistry teacher that I really took to. I loved that class. I did really well in that class. And it was during a period of school where I was not doing well anywhere. Like, I was surviving, you know? I was getting A's because they were handing out A's and not because I was actually doing anything. But, like, that chemistry class, chemistry isn't even my thing, but that class was engaging. That class was, like, truly, meaningful to me, and it was like a nice kind of like reprieve from the mundanity of everything else, because something about it was just very, like, I don't know, it was like properly challenging and engaging. It, like, the subject, like, you could tell the guy knew like a lot of his shit when it came to the subject matter. And I just had a good time in that class. Unfortunately, I look back now and I'm like, this teacher was definitely a climate change denier. Which is a little unfortunate. But, like, man, was he good at teaching chemistry. He was really good at teaching chemistry, I can tell you that much. So, you know, you gotta take the good with the bad. Oh shit, that's definitely the Wishing Rock. Whatever it's called. Deeply unfortunate. Yeah, truly. Honestly. What am I... Heal all. That's what I'm looking for. Maybe it's just a rock? No way. How the fuck are you a scientist and don't believe in climate change? Climate change? Fuck. Sorry, okay, hold on. How the fuck are you... yeah, so how the fuck are you a scientist and you don't believe in climate change? I don't know. Both. Both. When I tell you, though, this guy was, like... he was vexing to me because he was extremely adept at teaching chemistry. He, like, knew his shit about chemistry. But also, he was a climate change denier. And he was adamant about it. He was also, like, kind of mean-spirited about a lot of celebrities in, like, a weird way that kind of schemed me out a little bit. But also, at the same time, there was once where he made a joke one time that was like, you know, oh, scientists think such and such, but also scientists think that there's only 2 genders, so who am I to... But, and I was like, when I tell you, like, I could not get a read on this guy. Like, he would like, say things that just did not compute for me. Like, it seemed like he had, like a Rolodex of different, like, kinds of sectors of beliefs that he was, like, flipping through at any different time, but then the individual subjects were always consistent. It was weird, man. Maybe that's the reason I was so into that class, was just because, like, this guy was a wild card, yeah. He was always playing both sides, so he always comes out ahead. No, he wasn't, like, probably a I don't know if he was a transphobe is the thing. I legitimately, what I mean to say was, the way he, like, said that, I maybe didn't phrase it super well, but when he said... the way he phrased it seemed very much like he was implying that he believed that there was more than 2 genders, and that was, like, a valid thing to believe. And when I tell you, it was, like, the most confusing thing in the world for me, because initially I was like, oh, cool, awesome. Hey, great to know that my chemistry teacher is based. Then I thought, like, no, like, then what's his deal with climate change? Like, what's this whole thing? It was so weird. Say crazy shit 5% of the time and you got everybody paying attention? Yeah, I guess, man. I don't know. Penny Parker says based, clip that. Where have you been? You knew? Hey, so welcome in. Thanks for watching your first Snapcube stream. We say based around here, and we constantly apologize for it. But do we change? No, sirree. No way, Jose, we don't change. That would require a mental effort. My algebra teacher would scream in the middle of teaching to grab our attention. I hate that. I hate knowing that. I'm sorry. God, what it... Like, do you mean quite literally like a no pomegranates kind of situation, but real? Because if you don't know, by the way, I'm going to be this person. If you don't know, the classic no pomegranates, no pomegranates video is actually an example of a teacher being taken out of context, and in that class she was actually demonstrating how that is not the way to communicate with people and not the way to teach a class or communicate properly with your inferiors. I don't know if that sounds weird to say, but I'm sure you get what I mean. Your students, I don't know if it was just a teaching thing specifically. Anyway, I'm done being that person. I can be another person now. Who should I be? If your answer is not Penny Parker, you're banned.
If you keep going south along this path, you'll come to a town called Pickham. I wouldn't bother though if I were you. It's all the downs and outs and things, you see. Everyone has the misfortune except wishing the place wishes they hadn't.
Dude, where the hell is this mountain? I'm telling you, like, if the slope is less than 0.5, etc. He'd also make weird little voices that I could imitate, so it freaked him out. Did your teacher part-time as a jester? But, like, a jester who was raised to believe he was the only jester? And so he went through like a coming of age journey, and he was like, I know where I belong now. I'm the jester. Oh, goodbye, Angelo. See ya. Bye. It's a good thing we're right next to a inn/church. These mini demons are powerful. Setback. He also imitated him extremely well. Well done, Penny. No way. Why would I use a holy water right here? No, stop. The worst idea anyone's ever had. See, I'm here already. But I was about to do that. Why did I almost do that? Okay, here.
Can you raise my friend back to life?
You know, I thought you said at one point you were gonna stop doing that voice.
Yeah, well, everyone else keeps saying that the heat death of the universe is gonna happen eventually, but, you know, we let that happen in its due time. Right?
Yeah, I guess.
My physics teacher was a unique individual. Apparently he had this big thing against horses. Not based. He hated horses, everything about them. I don't even know.
Stupid fucking hooves and God, I just look at their stupid fucking noses and I just want to. It makes me want to kill noses. It makes me want to kill all noses when I look at a nose of a horse. That and their stupid fucking hooves. So dumb.
He goes up wide, long face, never got a response. That was his villain origin story.
One time I tried to be so funny about a horse.
She off on my Strogan until I beef. She beef on my off until I'm Strogan. She's stroking on my until I... Where the fuck is this? Where do I go? Is it... It said go towards the lake. Did I, like, way overshoot it? Like, I keep thinking, oh, it's definitely that, right? But then I don't know how the fuck to get over there. You know what? Maybe if we... Maybe if we cross the bridge again? I don't know. Well, we could try it. Worth a shot. We got time. It's only 5 p.m. Get some grinding out of it too while we're at it. That being said, oh man, this is a lot of enemies. Those mini demons are no joke. Oh, I miss when they were too stunned to move, and we got a free attack out of it. Now they're just being mean. Goodbye, though. My U.S. history teacher hated Sue. Okay, so for context for those who can't see chat right now, this is the same person who said they had a teacher who hated horses. Did you go to a cartoon school? Where every teacher has like a defining personality trait that does well on a pitch Bible? I guess so. Damn. Sorry that happened. Happy for you, or sorry that happened. The wings of Bat. Yo, we should actually, now that I think about it, we should totally... put something in the alchemy pot, is what I was meaning to say. Let's try to figure out something that'll work. That cheese is tantalizing, man. Oh, I need to try using the cheese, by the way. Powder used to turn milk into cheese. We could just make some more cheese, but I don't want to make cheese. What if, waterweed mold. A chunk of mold that's as cold as ice. If I put that and milk in the jug. In the jug. Wait. What if I made cold milk? And then made, like, cold cheesening cheese. What if I... Wait, no, wait, hold on. Wait, I can literally just... Wait, if I want to do that, what if I just put... Why did I think, like, oh, I'll make cold milk and then make cheese out of that cold milk? What if I just made cold cheese? Boom! Look at that. I'm a genius. Forget that one time I said I'll make cold milk and then make cold milk into cold cheese. Then it might be easier to believe. Speaking of food, I got the Final Fantasy XIV cookbook for Christmas, and I'm so ready to try out some of the recipes in it. That's awesome. I think we have that too. We need to make some of those. The stews look really good. Oh, ho, ho, ho. You gotta quit. You're making me want to cook. Night-night, Jessica. First time I catch up to your streams, and I just want to say I've never been into Dragon Quest, but your streams are making me reconsider, so thank you. Hey, thank you for being open to reconsidering. It's a great series. They have coffee biscuits? No way! No, they do not have coffee biscuits. No. Well, now I have to. Now I have to. Now I have to. Oh my god. I'm getting that recipe out, like, tonight. I can't, I'm probably not cooking it tonight, because it's probably like that thing that, like, novelty cookbooks do, where it's like, oh, you know, this is, like, in terms of audience, this is marketed at people who, like, survive 2 meals a day off of DoorDash, because they play MMOs all the time. But then the recipes are like, oh, you have to like, you have to grow your own turkey. It's like, well, this is nice to have on the shelf, but I'm never using this. Why do they do that, man? Joy got me a Marvel cookbook at one point, and I was like, oh, I can't wait. And then I was looking at the recipes, and I was like, I am never gonna make this in my lifetime. I was like, I don't know how... I don't know why they're expecting me to be able to do this shit. Not to say never. I had a student's cookbook that exclusively had recipes for groups of 4. I could maybe see an angle there if you consider like group housing situations, like stuffed dorm rooms and stuff, but also at the same time, like, what the fuck, man? I feel like I can see some angles where that makes sense, but most angles are definitely like, hey, what are you talking about? Captain American apple pie. There was, legitimately, I was like, you know what? I was looking through the Marvel cookbook. This is real. I was like, I wonder what kind of cool meals they have for Spider-Man. Because Spider-Man is my favorite Marvel character. And I was like, I wonder what kind of cool meals they have for Mr. Spider-Man. The only Spider-Man related meal was fucking New York style cheesecake. And it was just cheesecake. Like just a normal ass New York cheesecake. I was like, you're kidding me? I was like, this is Spider-Man we're talking about. Are we talking about the old Marvel cookbook or a new one? I don't know. One of them. Do it that way you will. I'm gonna say yes to that. Spider-Man and his famous New York style cheesecake he makes himself. I know, like, oh, Jesus Christ. Kill it, kill it, kill it. Kill that thing immediately. Kill that thing immediately. Right now. Everybody fucking single in on this guy immediately. He needs to be done. He needs to be dead and gone. This guy, Noki's poison, that's oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. Everybody's, we're going in on this guy immediately. Jesus, die, 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 please. Thank God. Oh my God. Should have taught you how to make a cake made of spiders instead. I know, I was gonna say before I got so rudely interrupted by the scary thing happening. Where are the recipes that involve farm-raised spiders? Hello? I'm waiting. Bye, Jessica. Just kidding. Slay, Jessica! Slay! Oh my God. Never mind. Oh, ye of little faith, I say at myself. Spiders George has them all. Hey, who's down for a heist? That's in the Undertale cookbook. Yo, is that a real thing? Why would it be a real thing? Well, it's probably a real thing somewhere, even if it's like fan made. I can see a cookbook that has like Papyrus's spaghetti and like what was it? What was that burger shop? The with the weird cat guy and like yeah. Oh my God! Actually, you know what, dude? I would not be surprised if there's an Undertale cookbook. I literally just realized how much food-related stuff is in Undertale. Undertale is, like, very heavily food-centric. I'm now becoming lucid as to how much food is in Undertale. Don't forget Deltarune. I forget Deltarune every day of my life, and I'm not apologizing. Thank you. That Undertale pop-up cafe left a lot to be desired. Man, I really hope one day I'm gonna go to either the Eorzean. No, yeah, I'm going. So one day I'm going to either Eorzean Cafe or just like. Isn't there like also just like a general Final Fantasy cafe somewhere in Japan? Anyway, they have a couple like Final Fantasy, but they have specifically Final Fantasy 14 related cafes, and I'm gonna go at one point. I desperately need to go to the Eorzean Cafe. And I really hope when I do, it's not a similar situation. Because I don't know if I could emotionally take it. Jum. I'm gonna go to Nintendo Land in Japan and eat a Kirby burger. Oh, that sounds awesome. I wanna make a trip to the one that just opened in, but it's like Universal California. They're not gonna open the Orlando one for a while, I think, which sucks. That's such a long trip. Cookies are done. And by cookies, I mean cold freeze cheese. It's gonna be freeze cheese. Cool cheese. God damn it. My ideas are better. Honestly, can I be honest? Honestly, can I be honest? That looks yummy as fuck. Is that weird? I would fuck up one of those. I know it's just ice, but it looks like frosting. And I know that frosting probably doesn't go super well on like a wheel of cheese. But something about the way it looks. It's like how you watch Land Before Time and you're like, dude, I would kill my brother to eat a tree star right now. Even though, like, you know it's just a fucking leaf. You know it's just a leaf. You're not an herbivore. You're not gonna enjoy a tree star because it's just a leaf. I think everyone's saying, what? Huh? Excuse me? What are you talking about? Is being really disingenuous, and I'm gonna need you to, like, realign your priorities before you come to me with your fucking insecurities. Because if we're being honest, everybody knows what I'm talking about. And I refuse to change my worldview, so someone else has got to do it. Someone's got to do it, because it's not gonna be me. Don't call me fucker. We can have like a light ribbing back and forth, but like there's a line. Don't call me fucker in my own chat. That's so weird. I think I want to eat that cheese. I'd need to see a munchie eat it first and obviously enjoy it. Oh shit, speaking of, actually. You should try that. I'm gonna try the normal cheese first. Oh my god. That's concerning. One of Munchie's favorites, normal everyday cheese. What does that do? I straight up don't know what that does still. Well... Munchie! Whoa! Munchie spews fire? That's not normal cheese. That's not regular cheese. Munchie, you got like an allergy. Munchie, you're like allergic to that cheese.
Yeah, but feed me more even still.
Really?
Yeah, I don't even care if I'm allergic.
Okay, man. Like, teach their own. I went through this game not knowing Munchie could fight. To be fair, they don't spell it out super clearly. They tell you that, like, cheese is useful. But then that's kind of it. They tell you that there's, like, a bunch of different kinds of cheese. But they don't tell you, hey, if you feed Munchie cheese in battle, he'll set the enemies on fire. There's definitely some stuff lost in communication there. Ow. That cheese book was Munchie propaganda. Yeah, maybe Munchie was the one who wrote the books about cheese. It would fit with the voice that I just did for him, at the very least. What the fuck, Jessica? Huh. Dude, Noki! Can everybody get your shit together? Can you get... Thank you! Hawkeye over here having to save the day. At least we leveled up. Oh, yeah. Getting that sword leveled up. Big time. Very cool. I started playing Dragon Quest VII actually recently on 3DS, and I really like it so far. It's definitely, you know, people were right. It's a lot slower paced, but I honestly think I've been really loving that because it's not only slower paced, but it's also kind of somber so far in a really interesting and like kind of entertaining way. And it's just been really nice because, like, I straight up, like, the way I've been playing Dragon Quest VII, legit, I'll just, like, I'll go to bed, and my 3DS is, like, on my nightstand. I'll just pick up my 3DS, and I'll play, like, 15 to 30 minutes of Dragon Quest VII at a time every night or so, and then, you know, every so often when I have, like, a spare moment, I'll play it for another, like, maybe hour across the day beforehand. And it's just a really good experience. It's been super chill. You know, it's not like I'm playing it for like 6 to 7 hours at a time like this one, so it's a very sort of different like pace. It's just been nice. It's just been really fun. I like it a lot so far. I'm almost done with the first like real story arc, like when you get to the first, I assume, island you get to. Because the whole starting point of the game, which I think is really cool and interesting, is that you start off as a kid on a small island, and there's like a whole community of people on this island who genuinely believe that the island is the only one in existence, to the point where if you find the world map and you look at the world map, it's just a big square of ocean with one little island in the center. It's really cool. Yeah, I just beat the Rainbow Mines. I haven't fully closed out the story arc yet. I stopped it before heading back to the village outside of the mines. Wait, no. I just beat the tower after the mines. See, you go to the mines, then you go back to the village, then you go to the tower, with the guy, with like the soldier guy. And then you go back. I have not gone back after beating the tower, so I haven't fully completed the arc yet. But I'm close. I'm basically at the end. Anyway, it's really good so far. I will obviously... It's the one that I know for certain I'm not going to be like streaming or let's playing because it is so long and kind of slow paced. It's one that I'm definitely going to be taking on my own time. And I will let y'all know what I think as I go along. I think it would be nice to kind of have like a little Dragon Quest VII thoughts, like status update section in all my Dragon Quest VIII streams. Be a nice little way to kind of keep a simultaneous thread going. Yeah, I really like it so far. It's definitely good vibes. It's also nice to have a Dragon Quest game that I can play on 3DS because, as I mentioned before, I've been like really into the DS lineup recently. So, kind of having those current fixations overlap in a convenient way has been very nice. Yo, it was really great actually how oh my god. Very cool, Yangus. It was really cool and like very lucky how I got my copy of 7. Because Joy and I went down to the trade-in game store that we frequent. And well, okay, so first of all, it was crazy because it was a day where we were leaving the house. And on my phone, we were leaving the house, we walked outside, and it was like pouring rain. And we were like, oh shit, I didn't know it was raining. I checked the weather. It says, hey, there's a tornado watch in your area. And we were like, huh, interesting. It was like, yeah, there's a tornado watch until this hour later this evening. And I was like, cool. We could probably make it. So we went anyway. We were like, should we stay? Nah, I mean, it's only gonna be like a 30-minute trip overall. Like, let's just go, let's just look around for a second and then come back, and then we'll, you know, we'll bunker down for the rest of the night. So we go to the game store. It's, you know, it's raining, but it's like, it's not too bad. But while we're in the game store, we're looking around, and I'm going specifically to look for, like, Dragon Quest games on DS and 3DS. That's like specifically what I'm looking for. I picked up a couple other things as well, but that was like my main thing. Also, oh my god, finally we can put some stuff in his stabs. I guess staves. Learns basic magical staff techniques. She learns Accelerato. Awesome. Anyway, I was like, okay, cool. Let me look for Dragon Quest games. Unfortunately, there were no Dragon Quest games except for Monsters Joker 2. So I grabbed that, but then there was nothing else. So I was like, okay, well, let me just grab, like, Bravely Default and some other stuff while I'm here. And then while we're in this store, we're looking around, we're, like, checking out, and it has been progressively raining harder and harder while we're in the store, to the point where we can like hear it like pouring rain outside. And then the lights of the store start to flicker. Which was not a fun feeling. It was like, oh shit. Insufficient MP for Bang. I honestly forgot we had Bang. Oh yeah, she has no MP. Oh god, this is a problem. Anyway, so the lights start to flicker. We're like, shit, that's not very good. So we're like, okay, we'll kind of hunker down for a little bit while we're here and just like kind of wait it out. So we're like standing at the counter and we're planning to hang out for a little bit longer. While I'm at the counter, paying for my stuff. You know, the guy at the counter, you know, we're just kind of chatting because, you know, it was somewhat slow day, and it was getting progressively crazier outside, so we were like, okay, we're in no rush to leave, so we're just hanging out. And he's like looking through some of the inventory while another guy is like ringing up my stuff. And he's like, hey, here's some other stuff we have that I haven't like fully like put in the system yet. We have like, I think he pulled out like a Final Fantasy game, and I was like, oh, cool. And he was like, oh, and here's Dragon Quest VII. And I was like, I specifically came here looking for Dragon Quest VII. I was like, I'm buying that. So he just like added it onto my haul. And then we like stayed there for like 20 minutes waiting for the tornado watch to die down. We managed to get to a very brief point of respite in the rain. It was like it calmed down ever so slightly to the point where we were like, okay, we can drive home now. It's gonna be like a 15-minute drive. We have time. We did live. Yeah, we didn't die. Thankfully. I'm glad to report we did live. It was just funny though. Yeah, so I mean, I started that story basically to say I went to the store this one time, and I was specifically, actually I was like specifically looking for Dragon Quest VII. But I didn't find it. So I was like, okay, Monsters Joker 2 is fine since it's the only other thing they have. And then he just like pulled out Dragon Quest VII at the counter. I was like, I don't even know. I was like, I specifically knew that they hadn't put it in the system because I checked the website ahead of time. And it was nothing. Hold on. Okay, so after I beat these guys, I need to start paying attention again. Because I don't know where the hell I'm going. And this is the problem. Damn it. Okay, it's not good. Damn, he cat's that confused, right? Ooh. Ouch. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna have to look up how to get to this place, because I am truly like, I'm lost. No clue where I'm at right now. Shit. It's like they say, oh, go to like the highest peak on a full moon. It's towards the lake. And it's like a high mountain peak. Go up there. And it's like, okay, cool. You start heading towards the lake. They're like, it's south, towards the lake. Start heading south towards the lake. You look, and there's a big spiral mountain peak. And it's like, okay, cool. That must be it. How do I get over there? There's no way to get over there. Realize the only way to get over there is to go around. But then going around isn't working. There's no way on top of this little thing. Anyway, here, let me, hold on. Dragon Quest 8. How to get to Wishing Peak? What is it called? Wait. Go... More specifically... Okay, hold on. Instructions to its locations. You get instructions to its location by Emma's grandma. Go behind her house and follow the riverbank until you reach a cave. Climb... Okay. Alright. Okay. Alright. This is just untenable. Here, let's go back to the fuck is the... Oh, Escanta. Got it. They said lake. I know! Like, okay, hold on. Hold on. You're really close? Was I actually that close? Yeah, there's no other riverbank, so... Here's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna start fresh from Escanta again. You just need a bit of change in elevation. Yeah, it's you know, I was like, well, can't really get super high up. Okay, with that little bit of direction, I'm gonna say, please do not give me any more hints. I'm going to figure it out. Let me rest. Hey, at the very least, it's a pretty good idea to do some grinding. We'll just say that was for grinding purposes. Okay. So I said go behind the lady's house. Is this... I don't know which one her house is. It must be one of these. Wait a minute. Nope. And I assume Emma doesn't really have anything else to say. I wonder if we can find Emma elsewhere in daytime and then see if she has anything different to give us. Yeah, okay, she's kind of doing her whole thing. You can do it two for one when grinding and use Steel Sickle to get more goodies from monsters. Yeah, that's the kind of thing that I find it very easy to forget. Even though it would do me very well. I'll have to try to keep that in mind. Let's, dude, they're bleeding me dry. She's morning in the evening, bruh. Well, let's hope she's not evening in the morning. Okay. Emma, where the fuck are you? Grind Time with Penny is cool because she gets to tell stories like how she risked her life to find Dragon Quest VII only for Dragon Quest VII to find her. I appreciate that. It does, it is nice to have a moment to just kind of, like, vibe. Even though it does, like, perfectly... It ends up, like, being a perfect example of, like... why streaming is the hardest job in the world. Because when I'm telling stories like that, I, like, can't... It's, like, actively harder for me to focus on the game. I don't know why. I, like, can't split my attention in that way. It's impossible for me. Are you planning on trying a Hi-Fi Rush today? Yes, but probably not on stream. It does not seem like the kind of game that would benefit from me streaming it. Okay. Okay, well, okay. What is that? It's probably nothing, but like... It's a good game right here. It is! I'm just confused. Wait a second. Maybe something to do with... Yo. There's like these stairs I... was on... Where the fuck is Emma? We actually only went so far in this castle. I'm starting to think stopping when I did last time was actually, like, not the best time to stop. Because it put me right in the middle of a section of the game where I, like, had to be able to remember, like, a few bits of context, I think. And of, like, remember certain facets of, like, my positional awareness. That is very, very hard for me to retain over the course of, like, a week. Or I guess... Yeah, it'd be almost a week at this point. Okay. If this castle does not, like... provide any answers or enlightenment, I am definitely going to just try the same route I tried before and just see if I can keep an eye out for that cave instead. I'm still just looking for Emma, though. You're the king? You're not the king.
It's most unusual for us to have visitors here. Welcome to Ascantha. Regrettably, you'll find us in mourning for our late queen, so the king is presently unavailable. I'm afraid I must request that you leave.
Oh! Oh my god, okay. Oh! Thank God. Jesus.
Are you feeling all right, Your Majesty? It's me, Emmer, the maid.
What does it say, Emmer? What the fuck?
I see you haven't eaten any of the lunch I brought you, Your Majesty. I'll be sure to bring you your favorite for supper.
Oh.
Please, Your Majesty. Please answer me. I just want to make sure you're all right.
This king is a fucking bummer, man.
Very well. I'll leave you in peace. Excuse me.
Like, get over yourself, dude. It's been like 2 years.
Hey, idiot. You're kind of ruining everybody's life all the time, just so you know, stupid. What, you're not gonna let me in?
Okay, cool.
He's hardly eating a thing either. And I could hear him weeping all through the night yesterday.
Oh my god, what a sad sack.
He was such a benevolent and wise king when the queen was still alive.
Yeah, now he's an asshole.
I'm terribly sorry I'm of so little use to him.
I see. So it continues. It must be difficult for you, Emma.
No, he hasn't been in that room for 2 years. I don't think so, at least.
But I need you to keep trying. If the king cannot recover from this, the country will fall apart.
Wait, maybe he hasn't been in that room for 2 years.
I just don't know what to suggest.
I don't even know. His whole situation is
Hello there.
weird.
Do you seek an audience with the King of Ascantha? I'm afraid that His Majesty has been unavailable to visitors since the period of mourning for the late Queen began.
Oh, wow, yeah.
2 years ago.
He really has been in that room the whole time. Jesus.
He comes down to the royal suite every night.
Never mind.
But I doubt that he'll grant you an audience.
Never mind. I was right the first time. I expect an apology from doubters on my desk by tomorrow morning.
I realize that that must seem strange to you, but if you return after dark, you'll see for yourselves.
Our king has been unavailable to visitors ever since the queen passed away 2 years ago. He comes down to the royal suite at... I already just said that. Okay, goodbye.
Emmer. Now we gotta come back at night. Which means we gotta pay 40 bucks again. Unless we want to just wait the clock out by grinding. Which, we don't. Is it just me or does she have party member vibes? I just don't know if you could have more than 4 party members. You can definitely have more than 4 party members. She is not one of them, I can almost guarantee. She does not give me party member vibes. Girl, you give NPC vibes surreal is what Penny said. That is not what I said. Thank you. Doubters, thank you for the $5 tip. I appreciate it. Whoa, where am I going? I didn't ask for $5, by the way. I just said an apology. Could have just written a letter. Said, sorry, queen, it'll never happen again. You know? Yeah, not that I'm complaining. Maybe I should ask for apologies more often. Yeah! I don't know why I just did a SpongeBob laugh. Dude. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be callous, but like, how pathetic.
Why? Why did you have to go to heaven and leave me all alone, my dear Sasha? It's been 2 long years. Time stopped for me when you left. I'm sure my heart died with you. Just one more time, even in my dreams. If only I could just see you one more time.
You're telling me. You're telling... Dude, okay. Your wife has been dead for 2 years. You're telling me what you need is to see her face in front of you again, only to eventually be taken away even swifter than before? You really telling me that's what you fucking need? I don't think so. I don't think so. That's not how it works. I don't know, man. Maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. Like, to be fair, I've never lost my queen. 'Cause I'm always by her side. But
without you, my crown and my throne mean nothing. I'm helpless here, left all alone. Please, my darling Sasha, come to me one last time. If you don't, I...
I'm wondering, as a non-DQ fan, but still wanting a more challenging RPG, do I emulate the 3DS version of DQ7 or DQ8? I don't know. I haven't finished either. I can't tell you which one is overall more challenging.
Did you meet with His Majesty in the royal suite?
I would say if you're looking for, like, a challenging RPG, like, you might want to temper your expectations a little bit. I mean, like, you know, we've had some scrapes in this game so far. But like, you know, definitely not a super hardcore series, Dragon Quest. Both are easier versions than their original counterparts for what it's worth. Yeah, that is also true. I did, yes, by the way, Emma.
I must explain. The king is refusing to speak with anyone at present. Please forgive him if he caused offense.
Dude. Cursed. It wasn't his not speaking with me that caused offense. It's his whole deal, honestly.
You see, he's never been quite the same since Queen Sasha died 2 years ago.
Yeah. Yeah.
If only it were possible to meet with those who've passed away.
That's not
Oh, it
gonna
would mean
help.
the world to the king if he could see his queen once more. You know, my grandmother used to tell me lots of stories when I was small. Lots of very strange stories. I'm sure there was one about a way to make any wish come true. No, it's no good though. I just can't remember it. I'm sure she'd be happy to tell me if I went to see her, but I'm so busy with work here at the castle. I'm afraid I must ask you a favor. I'd like you to go and see my grandmother. She lives in a house west of here, next to a bridge.
Oh my god. It was that house. Oh my god, wait, they talked about Emma last stream. I'm remembering now. There was an old couple that mentioned that Emma... Oh my god. We were going for the wrong we were talking to the wrong grandma.
Could you ask her to tell you the old story about how to make wishes come true? Maybe it's just a fairy tale, but if there's any chance it might be true, then I have to try and help the king.
To be fair, I also don't necessarily think we would have been able to progress past this point without doing this first anyway.
I wish I could go and
Because so
ask her
far the
myself, but
progression...
there's so much to do here at the castle, and I can't
Hold on.
leave him on his own.
So far the story progression has been pretty rigid, you know? It's pretty linear. So...
I'm really counting on your
you know.
help. My grandmother lives west.
Okay, you already said
I
that.
pray at church every day that the king will be happy again. Please, help me to help him.
Help me, help me, help you, help me, help him. Please. Please, help my grandmother, help you, help me, help you, help me, help him. Help us all.
What? You're gonna have to slow down, sister.
Started playing Dragon Quest XI because of you, and it quickly turned into one of my favorite games, so thank you. Hell yeah! Wahoo! Yeehaw! Okay, let's save. Sorry. Sorry if it doesn't sound like I'm having any fun with this game. This is, you know. What brings you to our church in the dead of night? Propaganda works. That is honestly quite literally what I'm doing here. No, it's not. I'm being disingenuous. It's not literally what I'm doing. It's I decided to stream Dragon Quest VIII because I had such a good time with Dragon Quest XI. I was like, I'm glad I played 11 on my own time. But if there's a similar Dragon Quest game to 11, I would like to stream it next time so I can share the experience with people. And now I'm doing that. Because there were definitely moments of 11 where I was like, dude, I wish I was streaming this. Like, I really wish I was streaming this. Even though I was like, I was simultaneously glad I wasn't and also regretful that I wasn't. Ew! Get out of the way!
See. Magnificent! What a dutiful maid! Worrying about her master so.
Ew!
I am impressed.
Dude, stop being a monarch, motherfucker. DQ 1, 2, and 3. I am
Faithful
probably...
retainer like her is a most precious treasure to a king. And you say she's about the same age as my dear Medea?
Stop being weird, man. I'm probably not gonna stream Dragon Quest 1 and 2. However, I am gonna stream... Oh, well, okay. I am likely... I'm not gonna promise, necessarily. I am likely going to stream the HD 2D remake of 3 as my first experience with 3 when that comes out.
Very well. Now, this is an order. I want you to help this maid with her request.
I really hope it comes out this year. I desperately hope it comes out this year.
I beg your pardon? A detour?
I said I hope the game comes out
If you
this
get
year.
onto it quickly, it won't be a problem, will it? Off we go. We must lend a hand to this delightful maid of yours.
Why is she of mine? Stop being weird. There's an HD remake of Dragon Quest III coming out. Color me interested. Yeah, no, it like here. I've talked about this on stream before, and I said, hey, go look up the trailer. Let me just show you the trailer. Cause it's like, it's beautiful. It's truly like, it's exciting, and it's only like a minute. It's only a minute and a half. Gonna take a quick detour. Detour? Here. So that was the previous version on, I believe, the Famicom, and this is the Super Famicom. And then, look at that. Oh my god. Look at this, look at this. Holy shit. And then, wait. The little lamp. Got custom little cutscenes for like interaction events. Look at the battles! Look at the battle visuals! Look at that! They got custom death animations for all the monsters. Also, so if you don't know what the deal with Dragon Quest III is, and you know, I've never played the game, so I will, you know, I'll say my description might be slightly off, but the way I understand it is that Dragon Quest III, well, for one, Dragon Quest III is like one of the most influential RPGs and also games in general, in Japan especially. And it was like really like important and influential to basically like the entire gaming landscape as well as the RPG genre. On top of that, the special thing about Dragon Quest III is that it was the first game to do like this kind of weird like custom party system. Your party members are like designed by you. You like recruit basically base level like NPCs and you assign them a job. You assign them like a class. You give them a name. You like pick their gender and like do like this crazy like customizable stuff with them. And then like that's your party. Your party is just made up of people that like you made. It's really cool. Yeah, and also 9 is apparently similar, which makes me excited to play that probably after 8. Assuming this doesn't come out first. If this comes out before I finish Dragon Quest VIII, which is unlikely, but if it does, I'm gonna probably stream this one first. If not, I'm probably gonna stream 9 after finishing 8. But yeah, I'm just like, I'm very, very excited about this game. Look at that. Oh my god. What I really love is how you can kind of even tell, like, the character sprite work especially, like, looks really similar to the Super Famicom version. It's just, like, new. It's updated. Yes, you should start with 11. Yeah. Start with any of them, but especially start with 11, because it's the most accessible, and I've said this like a million. I'm not gonna keep talking about it. I've said this exact. It's not your fault. I'm not mad at anyone for asking. I appreciate that people are interested. Don't get me wrong. This is not a call out. I will say, I've had this exact conversation every single one of these streams. So I'm just gonna, from now on, I think I'm literally just gonna be like, yeah, start with 11. And I just leave it at that, because I don't have the energy to keep saying the same stuff about it over and over again. Also, I feel like from an audience perspective, it might become a little exhausting. We could make a command for it. We could, but like also, I don't know. It's like I feel like I get a bunch of different questions while I'm playing this game that I'm very happy to hear. Don't get me wrong. Again, I have to stress, I love that people are. I love corn. Sorry. I love that people are getting interested in the series because of my stream. Like, do not get me wrong. However, I also get like a bunch of different kinds of questions that cover like overlapping answers, but are also kind of their own questions and don't necessarily like answer each other's stuff. And it's like, it's a weird kind of thing where it's like, you know, I'll get questions like, should I start with 11? Or like, why is this game Catholic? It's like they have similar energies. It's like, no, I'm kidding. That was a joke. That was a joke because honestly, after all of that buildup as to like how many questions I get about this game, I could not think of another fucking question I get about this game. I can't do it. I don't know. Have I been playing for 17 hours? Today? No. No, that's crazy. Yo, I just got a text from UPS. They said your delivery from SIE, which is Sony Interactive Entertainment, is coming tomorrow by 12 p.m. That's really early. My fucking DualSense Edge is coming in tomorrow. It's really overpriced, but I'm excited about it. I am, yeah, so I think once that comes in, I am probably going to switch to the DualSense Edge as, like, my primary PlayStation controller, and then use my use my, like, God of War Limited Edition controller to control this PS3. And then just you know, maybe like display or put this cosmic red DualSense to rest. Because I don't want to have too many controllers out at a time. It can get kind of overwhelming. Yeah, Jargon's great. What makes this DualSense so edgy? They have new buttons on the edge of the controller, is how I'll answer that one. The function buttons actually, like, are such a cool idea, though. I'm actually really into that as, like, a concept for, like, switching profiles and other settings. 11 does not have monster catching, no. Shame. I mean, you know, I think it does everything else it does fantastically enough that you don't really need it. The party members are all pre-made and incredibly iconic. AKA Sylvando is there, which is really all you need. And I say that as like someone who Sylvando isn't even in my top like 4 favorite party members, but it's really like not too different between all of them. What is going on here? Oh, hello, Game Gam.
Yes, that's right. Emma's my granddaughter. I'm getting on a bit now, you see, so I know all the old Ascanta folk tales. Let's see. An old story about making wishes come true. That must be the story of that strange hill upstream of here. Said that if you go there on the night of the full moon and wait quietly all night, a door to another world will open. Probably just a silly old fairy tale, though. I'm afraid I can't tell you whether it's true or not. It's so cold and spooky up there, you see. I've never known anyone willing to stay the whole night to find out.
Okay, and then they said go behind her house. She said it's upstream? Then why the hell did they tell me to go towards the lake? Okay. I said go behind her house and then follow the... Ah! Follow the river until you find a cave. So let's do that. That door goes to the Monsters, Inc. universe. Man, that just made me start thinking about the climax of that movie in like the big door warehouse. I don't think that set piece gets enough credit for how iconic and creatively rich that idea is. Like, who gave them permission to make like one of the most like visually stunning animated film climaxes of all time with like one of the most like high concept but also ultimately easily understandable set piece structures? I don't know how to finish that sentence. So cool.
Now's my chance!
Oh my god, 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 oh my god. Please. No! Please. Please. Please! Come on, come on. No! 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 Fuck! God damn it. There were 3 of them. There were 3 of them. Oh my god. At least we know that they're here. Yeah. Good point. Ha 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 ha. When I first saw Sylvando, I said, so is he gay or European?
What's the difference?
European? Yo, me when I'm on the toilet. Okay, well. I'll be refunding all of the subscriptions that came in today. Listen, I would like to make a formal... us here at Snapcube Industries are, calamari kids. Splatoon? I'm sorry.
Sussy! Pussy! Motherfucking pussy! Mussy! Mussy!
You're in a mood today? I really am. I woke up this morning, like, Joy and I kind of woke up, well, not this morning. Well, I woke up this morning and then I got up and I had, like, stomach problems for 3 hours straight. Honestly, this part of this might be why. I woke up this morning with, like, awful stomach cramps. And then I was up for, like, 3 hours. And then I, like, drew a picture. And then I went to sleep again. And then slept until, 2 p.m. And then at 2 p.m., Joy and I got up at around the same time. And even then, like, Joy specifically, I don't know, I don't even remember what the fuck I was doing, but I was doing something and Joy was like, you're in a mood today. I was like, yeah, well, I guess so.
And then I gave Lady a bone.
La 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 la.
Let's go, all right. Time to finally do something.
Well, you gotta do something. Whoa.
Oh god, it's another, like, tomb. Jesus. Angela, your spells are kind of useless, bud. Which DQ games have you played in all? I've played 11. That's about it. 11 is the only one that I've beaten. I've played like a little less than half of 5 and I love it, but I'm putting it on pause because I think I might want to go back and like let's play the DS version. And then, honestly, past that, it's just this so far, and 7 on my own time recently. I kind of swapped out 5 for 7 for the one that I'm playing on my own time. And then it's just this one that I'm streaming, and this is honestly the most I've played out of one of them since I beat 11. So you're still seeing me in like my very early. I know sometimes. And this happens whenever I get like really into something for a little bit and just like go crazy with like research despite not having actually like played most of them. I know a lot about them already, which is like just the way it kind of works for me because I look up shit like crazy whenever I get really into something. So like, you know, I know I sometimes talk like I'm a like I'm more knowledgeable than I might be. You are actually still like watching me, like physically watching me in like the early infancy of my Dragon Quest fandom. Like again, this is the second Dragon Quest game that I've played to this degree. I guess unless you count 5. I did play a decent chunk of 5. Just still not all of it. I tried DQ1 on Apple and I wish to play other DQ games on console than mobile. Oh man, I mean, Dragon Quest 1 is, I would argue, not a great place to start in modern day, regardless of where you play it. They got much more approachable DQ games on mobile. I mean, they got like, I think most of the Dragon Quest games are on mobile. I would say if you want to play one on mobile, like if you want the accessibility of being able to play on mobile, play 4 or 5. That might be a better place to start. Or honestly, there's a Dragon Quest 8 port on mobile, although they remove voice acting from the game, and it's also a little bit more pared down in other ways, so it might not be the best choice to play on mobile, though it is there if it's your only option, so something to consider. But yeah, I would definitely recommend, if you can get your hands on one of the console ones, go for that. You know, definitely, you want to give yourself the best kind of starting point possible. And yeah, DQ1 is not that. I have actually tried a little bit of DQ1, and it's definitely cool in its own right. It's like novel, but definitely gonna have to be something that I'm like actively in the mood to have the patience for, because I would like to play 1 and 2 eventually. I'm not against playing 1 and 2, but from the little bit that I've tried of 1, yeah, it's like it's pretty antiquated. Even the updated versions of it are pretty antiquated. Also, the Switch version, oh my god, it looks like shit. Like, and I don't understand why they went with the quote-unquote art style that they went with for the Switch version. I would not recommend the Switch version if you care at all about the visual aspect, because it looks ugly. It's really bad. I want to see the art real quick though. Yeah, look it up. It's really gross. Because what it is they took the SNES like environment. Ooh, a wizard staff. They took the SNES environmental art and then just smoothed out and like drew like semi-HD versions of all of the character sprites. So all of the backgrounds are like fully like SNES level pixelated, but then the character sprites are all like, they look hand-drawn, and it does not work. It does not work at all. There's no like post-processing at all to make it look even at all more cohesive. It's really bad. Let's see if we can maybe, now that we have 2 of these wizard staffs, let's maybe see if we can, oh shit. Oh, we have to get out of here to use it. Maybe here. Let me evac out of this dungeon really quick. So I'm gonna try and have something brewing in the alchemy pot while I'm going through the dungeon. Just kind of use my time a little efficiently there. Let's see if we can do something to the staff. Just experiment. Kind of sounds like what they did with the Rune Factory 4 remake. They just upped the pixel art to a new resolution instead of making new pixel art. I hate that shit. I really can't, like, I cannot stand when they, like, smooth out pixel character art. I get why they do it, because it supposedly is, like, kind of supposed to replicate maybe the experience of, like, seeing it on, like, a CRT in the way it was kind of intentionally meant to be seen, but, like, it doesn't actually do that. Like, it really, like, it kind of just fucks with it. Seed of Life? I don't know if that would do anything. Let's try, though. know if there's anything I could do this with right now, but I do really want to try. Thieves' Key. I would love, see, what I want to do, honestly, what I want to do is find a staff that will restore Jessica's MP when she attacks, if such a thing does exist in the game. Because stuff like that was really useful when I was playing 11. Oh, slightly increases the wearer's wisdom. Hold on. Maybe that's something? Because wisdom is kind of magic related. Shit. Yeah, again, I'm not really... This is not gonna do anything, but let's try it. Yeah, just the instantaneous, like, no, what are you talking about? What about the wing of a bat? Let's get weird with it. Wow, they really, yeah, there's kind of nothing going on here. I mean, it'd be easier if I had recipes. You know what? Here. Okay, I don't think I'm gonna be able to figure out anything to do with this wizard staff right out the gate. So what I'll instead do is I don't know. Yo, can we do something with holy water? Make super holy water? No, interesting. What about the gold rosary and the hairband? You know what recipes do we have that I haven't done yet? Sage's robe. A magical garment and a scholar's cap. Fur poncho is an animal pelt and an animal pelt. Yo, wait, is it green? Yo, I'm starting to think it must turn green when we... Yeah, it must turn green when we have the ingredient. Which is cool. Could make a fur poncho. Eh, might as well. Leather. And... Wait, what was that? Animal pelt and animal pelt. Oh. two leather kilts. That should work. Right? No? What? Maybe it's not green if I have what I need. Or maybe I need to put two different things in there. And it's like not gonna... You do it otherwise. Maybe put the wing of a bat in there? Sorry, I'm gonna get back to the dungeon in a second. I'm just... Now... Okay, weird. That is kind of weird. Huh. Okay. Well, I guess we'll just make more cheese. Just to get something going in there. Alright. Yeah, I know I'm onto something. Okay. Let's head back in. Yeah, a little bit weird, but... Okay. I keep forgetting I don't have a map for this. Mummy boys. Just gonna... Honestly, 10 damage for just like slapping him with a stick. That's not bad. Yes! Oh, you fucking moron. Thank you. Stay stupid. Oh, why did I do that? I should have kept in mind turn order. Oh no. Yangus, no! These guys have a lot of health. That's still not it? Oh my god, the mummy boys are insane. Okay, hold on, let me turn my office light back on. I still don't know how Twitch threads work. They they don't. So the way that Twitch threads work, genuinely, is you can reply to someone's message, and then it will show the message you replied to. But if someone replies to your reply, it won't show your reply as the thing they're replying to. It'll show that first message. So, like, if I say, dude, I love Dragon Quest, and someone replies to it and says, yeah, me too, it'll say they replied to I love Dragon Quest with yeah, me too. And then if I reply to that second person, it won't say yeah, me too, it'll say, wow, I love Dragon Quest, and then show my reply to the second person. So if you're looking at, like, a thread that's like 3 or 4 messages in, the context is completely lost. It's really weird. However, I do think there is an option, at the very least, if you see someone is replying to something, at least if you're on desktop, I don't know if this is on mobile, but you can mouse over the message in chat on desktop, and there's a button that says see thread. So you actually can see the full thread if you opt into it. But still, the fact that it always just shows the first message in the thread is, like, really weird. Thank you for the explanation, Penny. You're welcome. I'm sorry it was a little bit messier than I actually intended it to be. It was, I realized, like, halfway through my explanation, I was like, wow, this is, like, needlessly confusing. But also, I mean, I guess that's just a side effect of the system being as confusing as it is in general. Although, admittedly, I'm also just, like, I'm really bad at, concise communication. A lot of my thoughts are needlessly verbose in a way that just ends up making me, like, even lose the thread entirely for myself. Oh shit, here we are. What have my friends got to say about it? What am I doing? I'm swallowing. You know how your ears... Or what am I doing? I'm swallowing. You know how your ears get clogged when you're in a high spot? That helps clear them. You didn't know? You should give it a try. Cute.
Tire yourself out chatting all the time, you know? It'll probably attract monsters. Just put a sock in it and keep moving.
Jesus.
Just stick behind me if any ugly-looking monsters show their faces. though we won't get past old Yangus. Watch where you're treading and all. We don't want to go getting ourselves injured before we've seen the moon.
Jessica comes in with like some like genuinely helpful advice. Although granted, the swallowing thing actually doesn't really work for me, honestly. But I think it's genuinely because, and this is like a real thing, I genuinely think it's because my ears are actually kind of fucked up anyway. I actually, for years upon years, have had what I assume is like a weird kind of like pressure imbalance in my ears, to where they constantly feel like, at least slightly, they constantly feel like they need to like be popped, essentially. And this has been going on for like as long as I can remember. And I've just never had it like examined because it was never something that like really got into the way, got in the way of my quality of life. So I never really was just like, oh, this is like a thing I have to follow up on. But you know, now that I'm an adult, it's kind of on me to like do this kind of stuff for myself. I'm like, maybe I should, you know? I've been seeing doctors a lot more in recent years anyway, so like, you pinch your nose and try to exhale through it. Yeah, it does not help. It does not help at all. I have tried multiple times, and it honestly just like, it makes it substantially worse until I like release. And if I try to force it anymore, I feel like I'm gonna like explode my ears. Like, it's one of those things where it's like, I don't want to risk that shit. I don't want to risk the way it feels like it could create a worst case scenario if I go any further. I don't know. I don't know if it's, I don't know when it started. I just know at a certain point in my life, I can't even remember when, but I just, like, it feels like I've had it my whole life, but I can almost guarantee you that's not the case. But also part of me is like, is it Tourette's? Because I have Tourette's, and I'm like, maybe it's a case where, like, at a certain point, I had a weird kind of, like, pressure imbalance, and maybe it's not actually the case anymore, but, like, I just kind of feel like it is because it's a tic, if that makes sense. Some of you may understand what I'm getting at, but, like, also, part of me is like, no, there's definitely, like, something going on here. Doesn't hurt to have it checked out. Yeah, no, I've considered, listen, this year, 2023, is gonna be the year of me, like, doing some crazy, like, daily life maintenance. I'm gonna be getting shit done like crazy this year when it comes to, like, trying to improve my quality of life. At least that's the plan. So, I don't know, maybe once I get some of the higher priority stuff figured out, that might be one of the things I have checked out. I want to get more doctor's appointments in when I have some better insurance. Yeah, I feel that. I still technically am able to use my parents' insurance, but like at the same time, the situation with that is so confusing to me that at a certain point I've been like, I should maybe just like get my own insurance. Like, I feel like I'd be able to do it. Just so that I have that, like, kind of independence and I kind of know what I'm working with at the very least, because a lot of my ability to, like, seek out treatment and that kind of stuff has been very much reliant on, like, well, do I even understand, like, whether this is within, like, this network or whatever, or, like, how much would it be, like, too crazy expensive if it was? I don't know. Oh, shit. Yo. These are 0 MP. I should be using Dragon Slash and Flame Slash. Holy shit. I'm gonna assume maybe Dragon Slash would work on the Fat Bats. Let's see. And then, oh, I should use Steel Sickle. That's 0 MP too. Okay, I gotta start remembering these abilities. Wow, yeah, okay, I need to... Let's refamiliarize ourselves with the abilities here, because I potentially have been making things a lot harder for myself for no reason. Jesus. Hey, that's useful. Very cool. Don't know how much bigger that was in terms of damage, but let's try Flame Slash, see what that does. Let's try Steel Sickle again. I'm gonna go with the same lineup here. Did you get any items? Would it tell me if it got any items right away? I guess we'll find out. That's not good. Doesn't feel like dancing. Stupid. I can't imagine Flame Slash would not be effective on a tree enemy, right? Because of the whole thing with forest fires, you know? You know, that classic conundrum. Oh, I guess Sizz has been going this whole time and hasn't really been... Whoa, okay. Actually, I was right all along. Stop. You're not clever. Okay, let's just wail on him. Goodbye. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you very much. 3 skill points. Yangus, you've been kinda... Your skill points have been dying down quite a bit. What's happening, bud? Angelo, 2. Don't mind if I do. Boo-ba-doo-doo. Doo-ba-doo-doo. Mid-heal! Oh my god! Thank you, Angelo. Wow. That's awesome. That'll help quite a bit. Okay, we desperately need you to have better attack power with your bow. And also, hopefully, some, like... Yeah, some archery techniques. What you got? Sandman's arrow! I will take it. He becomes a lady killer. So he learns Squelch. You know, famous killer of ladies. Oh boy, okay. Medicinal herbs. Okay, let me, I want to give Jessica Rosary of Better Wisdom, because I think that will help out with spells. There we go, I finished my thought. I'm good at that. Slime earrings. We're gonna make your defense worse? How? A girl can get bad bees and fuck them and that's good? How? Put the snakeskin whip in the bag. Put the clothes in the bag. Yeah, I guess he has a ring, but also... You know. Damn, there's so many places to go here. I do wish I had a map. I wonder if I could have gotten a map from somewhere. Oh, well! Well. Okay, let's go for Flame Slash on that tree. Let's try Warcry on the bats, just for the fun of it. Oh my god, Jessica's almost out of MP. That's the problem. We need that. her whole thing is MP. Uh-oh. Angelo too, damn. A magical arrow capable of putting a single enemy to sleep, I imagine. Yep, okay. Well, can't use that right away. Nice! No. Come on. Nice. Who needs MP anyway, right? I do! I need it so bad! That one on the left is shocked, so... What does MP even stand for? Many problems. Mussy points, stop! No, it is not mussy points. What the fuck? Don't ever do that again. You son of a bitch. Ew. Give me an item. Jessica, come on. Angelo, come on. Get real. Stop. God damn it. Okay, fine. Well, I didn't mean to press that. I wanted to use Steel Sickle. Bye. What the fuck? They just used a lot of Yangus's MP. Oh. Okay. It looks like this, whatever boss fight we run into is gonna be mano a mano. Where am I going? What the? I don't know where I'm going. Oh, that's where I'm going. No! Stop! Just die. Ow. I love that noise. Yo, I love Candelines. I love the mouse emote with the thinking hand over its chin. He's so distinguished. Oh! Look at that. What was I just saying? Look at me go.
Those were my map! No, those were my map! No, those were my map! Hey, look at me go! Don't you give me that map! Oh.
Maybe I should audition for Rick and Morty. Fuck. This is not good. Stop. Get out of here. Uh-oh. 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 Damn it. Okay, well, we tried. Well, that's a big group. You know what? Let's get Whippy. For a moment. Oh no, oh no. Jessica's like, help, help, Noki, help. There are far too many. Yeah, you know, I was just thinking that. You know what it was that, kind of put us on the same wavelength here. Oh my god. Further poisoned? How? I guess it just extends the status effect. Speaking of... How are none of these motherfuckers... Thank you, okay.
From this day forward, Jessica is no longer toxic. She's only British. Ow!
Yeah, what's the difference? Ha ha ha. This better give me like 8,000 XP. This is insane. There we go. All right. There we go. Okay, this is happening.
Oh, yeah! Oh, yeah! This is happening!
Angelo, not you. He really wanted their map back, yeah. Well, guess what? They want their map back? Well, I'm about to clap back, bitch. Why has Steel Sickle not worked a single fucking time? I feel like I'm being scammed, lied to, bamboozled, schmeckledorfed. Okay. Here's what I'm thinking. I might... Everyone is out of MP except for Noki. Think we might... It might be time to retreat, honestly. I might want to go back and rest up and then come back and do another run of this. But then again, I mean, like, I don't know. I mean, going through this entire dungeon is what made me run out of MP to begin with, so I don't know. But maybe given the amount of times we leveled up, it might be different, but also there's no guarantee. It's really, it's an interesting situation to be in right now. I don't want to get to the end of this dungeon and then, like, not have anything to successfully face the boss. Because you know there's gonna be a boss. Oh, you know what? Let's check them out. Let's check them out. That's a good call. Here's what I'll do. I'll use a holy water. And let's just see how far that can get us for a while. We'll still, you know, likely run into stronger enemies, but less of them overall, which I'll take. Where are we headed? Holy shit. Okay, dude, I don't even know what I'm looking at here. Okay, well, okay, we crossed the bridge. And then there was an alternate path over here. Right, okay. I remember this. Oh? No. No. I wish you could just restore MP with an item. Well, you can. I just don't have any. There are MP restoring items, and eventually I believe there's not MP restoring skills, but I think at least in 11 there were abilities where you could transfer some of your MP onto another party member and also take some from an enemy. So it's like eventually you definitely you get abilities that can restore your MP. It's just a matter of when and how useful they are. Oh wait, Whiplash. Oh, that costs MP. Oh boy, alright. Hitting enemies with staves not restore MP in 8. So far, no. So far, we don't, I mean, I imagine it's on a staff by staff basis because not even every staff in 11 did that. I don't think. You know, I actually think it wasn't even... You know what? No, it wasn't even the staffs. It was part of the ability tree, I believe. I could be remembering that wrong, but I believe it was part of the ability tree. So I'm sure we'll get there. Why don't you cast Zoom to go back to a town to heal? Well, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying I was thinking of doing that. The problem is that this is like a long dungeon. Granted, we didn't really know where we were going. But I'm like, why would I, you know, waste time going back to a town to get MP and all that back if I'm just gonna lose it coming back to this point anyway? Which again, there's no guarantee I will. Okay, honestly though, I think I'm gonna do that. It'll take longer overall. I do think it's the right call though, because I'm running pretty low on options. And that's not a good position to be in when we're nearing the end of a dungeon. Tingle... Yeah, cure sleep. Okay. They had a priest on this mountain. I'm still not entirely certain that they won't, because again, you know, not to stick so much to my mantra, but like in Dragon Quest XI, the dungeons had like midpoints where you could rest up. That has not been the case at all in this game so far, and I'm wondering if that will change as the dungeons get longer. I guess that's just something we'll have to figure out. But it's also, I'm at a point now where I feel like if there was one in this dungeon, it would have been here by now. So I don't think this is gonna have one, and I don't think I can afford to risk it. So while I still have the MP to spare, I am actually going to evac and get myself rested up. And then we'll come back. We have leveled up, I believe, like once or twice since we started though, which bodes well. We are also right next to... Oh, we're actually not right next to it. Here, let me zoom back to that house. Riverside Chapel. And we'll rest up there. I hit my head on the ceiling. What? In real life, that's what that sound was. Wait. Huh? Oh! Oh, it's because I was standing under that archway. I didn't know it tracked stuff like that. That's so cute. I thought it was just whether I was like in an inside zone or not. I didn't know it actually like genuinely just tracked the physical like polygons above my head. That's so cute. I know what I've concocted. It's cheese. I pull out a box of Cinnamon Toast Crunch and a jug of milk. I start pouring them in the bowl. And Trode is like, "Ooh, I wonder what kind of crazy concoction you'll have created." And I'm like, I know. You don't have to guess. I know what it is. It's fucking a bowl of Cinnamon Toast Crunch cereal, Trode. Moron. Sorry. Okay, so we have the chapel right here. Is this also like in... Can I rest here too? Look what you've concocted! Jeez! Greetings, travelers. Would you like to rest here at our chapel? We recommend a donation of 10 gold coins in return. Oh, right. Yeah, this is the one that was like, usually you have to pay. Yeah. The facilities are rather basic, but I trust you will rest well. Trode can't see why kids love the taste of Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Yeah, because he's always, like, garnishing his meals with, like, gold and shit. That's right, gold and shit. Okay. Hold on. I'm going back to Ascantha really quick. I want to see if I can maybe do some gearing up before we give that another go. I think we got a lot of stuff from these merchants, but I don't know if we got everything. Yeah, okay, we got Angela the Shortbow. Jessica has the wizard staff. Edge boomerang is not happening. Steel broadsword. That was the most expensive thing, yeah. So we're good on weapons for now. But what about armor?
Welcome. How may I help you?
You probably shouldn't insult Trode. He's a king after all. Him being a king is why it's worthwhile to insult him. It comes with the territory. Yeah, there's some good stuff here. Definitely gonna give Yangus this shield. I was talking about how he could have you executed with a flick of his wrist. Yeah, but again, like if I bow to tyrants, then, you know, what kind of person am I? A living one? Yeah, but am I really alive if I stand for nothing, you know? Or am I just surviving? Listen, I'm not saying these questions are easy. I'm just saying they're important. I don't even know if that's what I'm... I don't even know if that's what I'm saying. I'm just saying shit. Okay. See, okay, having the alchemy pot is a problem because now I'm like, well, I don't know if I want to sell anything. But I need the money. I mean, I'm gonna get the money anyway.
'Cause I'll steal it.
Pure buy and then make it quick. What the hell is your problem? They don't sell any MP items, huh? Yeah, you gotta find that shit. Let's stock up on some herbs. Okay, now we got plenty. Let's make some stronger herbs now. Me? Dude, you really can only do one of these at a time, huh? That sucks. I feel good about this next run. I think we're gonna tear this shit up next time. Everybody gets 2 medicinal herbs on their person. This should be more than enough. Okay. Yep. Let me just make sure everybody's at their... Ooh, okay. I am very glad I checked that. Angelo, you're gonna be at peak efficiency here. What about anyone else? You got anything spare you want to see if we can equip? I know Yangus is the only one able to... Yeah, okay. Yangus is the only one able to equip the chainmail. Let's put that back in the bag then. Scale shield. I wonder if Angelo... Ooh, Angelo and Jessica could really use a scale shield. Okay. Duly noted. Jessica is in more immediate need of a shield. Don't we have another scale shield, though? Or... No, we used it for crafting. That's right. I remember now. Hey, Angelo. Angelo, can you use a pot lid? No, you can't. Okay. Alright. I wonder, it didn't seem like they could use the bronze shields. I guess scale is the only one they can use. We'll have to find another scale shield or otherwise. But honestly, as it stands, I think we're doing pretty good. What is this? Oh, mini medals. I was like, are those... Do I have 7 monster coins I could have sold this whole time? Here. Let me organize items. No. Wait. No. No. Sort bags contents. There we go. By type. Yes. That's what I'm looking for. Perfect. Alright. I think we're in good shape. Let's go to the Riverside Chapel. Let's save one more time, just for good measure. And then I think we're gonna... We're gonna go for it. Angelo might not be able to hold a shield with the bow equipped. Ooh. Interesting point, but also... Who's to say? But also, you're probably right. I didn't even think about that. It does require 2 hands. Just making sure I got all the crafting info I can gather from this place before we get going. Okay. It's time. Let's do this once more. Probably just gonna try and like flee from these if possible. What the fuck? Come on. I should be able to run from a single puppeteer. You know what? No, fine. I'll get the XP. It's free. I just wasted 5 of Yangus's hit points. That's not good. Yeah, something about it. I just wasn't a fan of that guy. Something about him. Maybe his profession? Maybe I'm just not a fan of puppeteers. Going right for the Squid Kids. I gotta remember, Jessica's still holding the whip. I'm not gonna use... Whoa! Okay! Alright! I'm not gonna use any MP until we get into the dungeon if I can help it. He stares blankly in his face. Oh, I'm sorry, kid. Has Steel Sickle worked a single time? Jesus. I've been using it so much. I basically just replaced my regular attack with it. Ah! I forgot I had the holy water effect on. That was with holy water on? Well then what are you on about? Any stealing in this game is goofy? It's not goofy. He said, okay. Jeez, I'm sorry. Oh. Cookies are ready. Steel Sickle is 1/4 of drop rate, which is already low. That's disgusting. That's actually awesome, dude. Except it's not. Incomplete recipes. Oh, wait. I think I literally had it the other way around. Almost exactly. Where the green stuff is stuff that we don't exactly know. Where, like, we kind of know what we need. Like, green stuff is, like, the category of what we need. It's, like, kind of giving us a hint as to what we need, but we don't know what it is exactly. Black text is, like, oh, this is literally exactly what you need to put in this recipe. And then red question marks are like, I don't fucking know. Like, your guess is as good as mine, motherfucker. Even though I have to imagine the recipe for feathered cap is as we already discussed, not that difficult. Probably some kind of feather and get this, some kind of cap. And no cap about that. Hey, I mean, here's the thing, is that as long as Steel Sickle is 0 MP, and it does nearly as much damage as the regular attack, why not keep using it, you know? The way I'm gonna do things with Jessica is that I'm gonna keep using the whip for this dungeon, And probably until I have put enough points into staves that, like, it'll be a more, constructive option. Also, we learned mid-heal, yay! More swords. More swords adventure. Wow, honestly, I should have decided to go back and rest up, like, sooner, because this was not that bad, especially with holy water. Yo, if I go all the way across there, there's probably gonna be something really good. Let's go. Why not? We got back up here that quickly. It's fine. Glomp posting. I hate using glomp as a euphemism for Grinch in my chat because, like, that's already a thing, and it just brings the image to mind of, like,
Glomps you, XD.
like the fucking Grinch, like, doing, like, furry posting.
Oh, wow. Max! Summon my glomp machine.
Summon my glomp machine. He would not fucking say that. Why is that word banned? If you know, you know. If you know, you know. There's literally nothing over here. I love this dude. The Grinch is really hairy, so does that make him a furry? In a scientific sense, maybe. But he's definitely not accepted by the larger, like, colloquialisms. The colloquial community of furries. I'm having a moment today. I don't know. I'm sorry. Ow. Mean to be a furry? Don't you need to be based on a real animal / concept? What animal is the Gronch? Animal of bitch. Wait, bitches are dogs. Hey, yeah, good point. Not anymore. The syntax has changed, baby. Is that what syntax is? I don't know if that's what syntax is. I'm over here using words wrong left and right. It's how we live. A semantics, yeah, I figured I was using that as syntax error. That is not syntax. Well, you know what? You know what? Forgive me for thinking about sins and taxes today. It's tax season. Of course I'm thinking about syntax. Getting taxed for my sins every fucking day of my life. I didn't agree to be in this world. She becomes a junior staffer. Like at a McDonald's? I'm working towards manager. She did learn Kasap, which is incredible. That's gonna be very useful. Like, actually. Because I'm pretty sure Kasap is the one that, like, is lower defense across a group of monsters, which is... wow. Chef's kiss. Very cool. Whoa, it just became nighttime.
Can you feel that? I sense magic! Powerful magic! It's coming from the mountain and the full moon. Look at that wall over there, and the shape of the window. Something's going to happen there. I can feel it. Don't ask me how I know, I just do. We better stay here and wait. We can't leave now.
Nighttime makes poets out of people, you know? Not all of them are good poets, mind. Me? Well, you know, anything to keep the ladies happy. Now it's not the night for that anyway. My tongue may be smooth and silver, so is my fucking hair. And also the moon. And I can see it is better to look at.
Aw. It's kind of sweet, actually.
Right then, there we are, eh? Aren't you gonna sit down? Oh, I get it. We forgot to bring any grub with us. No point sitting down if we ain't got nothing to eat.
Okay, Yangus. You flip-flop back and forth between being a nasty little freak and also endearing me like crazy to you. Why is the camera so far away in this area? Y'all notice that? It's like they turned the FOV up to 203. It's the remnants of an ancient building. Little more than the frame of a large window remains standing. I guess to show the view, maybe? Yeah, no, it's a cool effect. I like it, actually. I do wonder... I'm trying to interact with the right thing here. Oh! Yo, maybe, something to do with this, maybe? There we go, yeah. Thought so. Oh, that's gonna be so cool! Wait! Oh, this is awesome! That's so cool! Let's go. I'm so curious. Whoa, that shadow on his back? That's awesome. Oh, cool! No way. And his little face, too. It's still so stupid. but happy. Whoa. Oh my god. Whoa, whoa. Whoa! That shouldn't be happening. I guess that's one way to do it. Whoa, the music. Oh my god. Wait. I'm just giving it a second. Oh my god. Sorry, I just love soaking in these vibes. Oh my god, this is gorgeous. I was okay, can I be honest? Part of me was hoping there would be like a puff girl behind here. Like what a place for one to be, you know? Hello, ma'am.
I am Ishmari, keeper of the Moon Shadowland.
Oh.
Welcome to my realm.
No, not a Powerpuff Girl. You'll see. Elf-looking motherfucker. This is so cool. What the hell is going on with these? So I'm like, hold on, what the hell? This is so cool.
Look at it! Look at it! Look at it!
I cannot get enough of this music. I can't get enough of that sweet, sweet music. Is this me? Oh, it's not?
Many moons have waxed and waned since human foot last trod this earth. Weary travelers, I welcome you now to the land of the Moon Shadow. Enlighten me. What desire opened the Moon Shadow window on this night? No words. Your shoes can tell the tale. So, Pavan longs to be reunited with his dearly beloved Sasha.
Your shoes tell the tale? That's so interesting.
You stand amazed, mouths agape in wonderment. Ah, forgive me. I have yet to uncloud your eyes.
I desperately love this group of freaks. I'm just like, sorry, I'm just looking at this lineup and I'm like, wow. What a great spread of characters so far. I'm already like extremely attached to like every single one of them. You know?
Children of
they
the
look so
light of
good
day,
together too.
Do you believe that memories are yours alone? Your clothes, houses, tables and chairs, the sky, the land. They too remember each passing day. Silently, they sleep in a dream world of memories. The moon's light may give shape to these dreams, these memories. I cannot stir this daughter of the sun from her eternal sleep, but perhaps I can end your friend's waking nightmare. Lead me to the castle. Lead me to the scene of Pavan's misery.
Oh, the misery. Lead me to the scene of Pavan's misery. Oh, Ishmael. Ishmael joins the party. He.
Okay. Time to get that out of the way.
So ordinary things like clothes and houses have memories. They have dreams. Does that explain the vision I had in the Tower of Alexandria?
What is that? Human? No. He looks normal enough, but... Well, anyway, he doesn't look like he poses a threat, so we trust him. Take my word for it, I can read people's intentions. It's one of the things that make me good at cards. People with twisted souls always give themselves away. Like Dolmagus. People have been telling me I've got the brain the size of a pea ever since I was small.
Sorry to hear that, bud. I won't say anything. You know, they say if you don't have anything nice to say, then don't say anything.
That side of me might have got a bit bulkier, but the old grey stuff's still as small as ever. So, I ain't got a clue about nothing.
Jessica's like, wow, it's so wondrous learning about the mystical nature of the world we live in. Even inanimate objects have memories. Angela's like,
You know, I do trust this man. You know, I'm very good at reading people. My past has kind of led me to become a very good analysis of a very good analyzer of behavior and character. I'll say. Mate, I'm fucking stupid. Mate, Gov, I'm a fucking moron, just in case you didn't know. I'm fucking out here in the woods.
whoa, all the way back?
Lead me to the castle. Lead me to the scene of Pavan's misery.
Hello?
Report. Gov, no thoughts head empty.
Snark me. Whoa, I did not expect you to look like that.
Oh, grieving
I don't know why.
soul. May the moon's rays trace the scenes
Ray
enacted
tracing?
here long ago.
Sorry. I need to fuck up the vibe. Aw. Princess Daisy?
Nintendo! Next level games!
What is this? A dream? An illusion? No. No. I remember this. You.
Is wrong.
You is wrong.
What is wrong?
Sasha. I've missed you so. These 2 years I've thought of nothing but you. Ever since you passed away.
You're not still fretting about this morning's missive, are you?
You mustn't. You made the right decision. You're always so lenient with people. But sometimes you need to be firm too. That's a king's duty. Everybody believes in you. You must stand tall and proud. Ascantha is your country.
Thank God someone said it out loud. Okay, it's a Scantha. Jesus.
Oh yes, I have news. The innkeeper's dog has had a puppy. He wants us to think of a name.
Is that me? Yes, I remember this. It was the spring before last. So, this is a memory from the past?
He talks. This is gonna be a bit of a abstract one. He talks with a similar cadence to the narrator from Stanley Parable. Let me know if I'm the only one hearing that.
A puppy, you say? What do you think? No doubt you've already thought of a good name for it.
It's a secret.
I'm not saying he sounds exactly the same. I just mean, like, it's a similar cadence. No, I know he's also British. You think it's only because he's British? This game has been fucking 90% British people the entire time. It's the first time I'm saying something like this. It's not because he's British. It's something else. It's his cadence.
Why? If you've thought of a name, then I'm sure it's splendid. Tell me.
Surely you have a suggestion too. A name for this puppy.
But I'm sure yours...
Shush now, Pavan. I think any name you came up with would be simply perfect. My dear king, you're a wise and kind man. You should follow your own instincts. I was planning to use the name you thought of. That's all I'd decided.
This is so cute, though, honestly.
Yes. She was always like that. Always giving me so much encouragement. Sasha, why? Sasha, why are you always so strong?
This man's a mess. This dude's a
Because
disaster.
my mother gives me strength.
Your mother? But she passed away years ago.
I never told you, but I was very timid as a child, so weak and afraid. And every day, my mother would try hard to encourage me. When she died, I was so sad and lonely. But then I realized, if I went back to my old weak self, I would have nothing left of my mother at all. It would be just as if she had never existed. I realized I had to be strong, that I must remember her words of encouragement and everything she taught me. That way, she'll live on inside me for always, forever.
Telling me y'all already had this conversation. You were still like, oh, for 2 years straight? So you're thinking about your wife constantly to the point you're forcing everybody else to wallow in your misery for 2 entire years. And this was the one thing you didn't think about?
Sasha, you're right. I should be more like you.
Shall we go out onto the terrace?
You
The
poor
weather's
Gore.
so nice today. It would be lovely to enjoy the breeze together.
No, it's sweet. I'm being unfair for comedic purposes. It is, I do like this a lot, truthfully. Like, all jokes aside. This is really beautiful.
Look! Your country stretches before us as far as the eye can see. Oh, Ascantha is so beautiful.
As far as the eye can see, but no further. Stops right there at the eye can see. The sea of it's because it sounds like
Yes.
okay.
Beautiful, Sasha. So beautiful.
My darling king, for people to live their lives happily, you must be strong.
I start turning her volume down. For people to live their lives happily, you must be strong. Oh, it's because you're disappearing. Oh no.
I remember. Everything you ever told me lives on inside my heart. Forgive me, Sasha. I finally opened my eyes. I'm sorry for being so sad and lonely.
I forgive you.
At last, I finally awoken from my long and terrible nightmare.
Two more years couldn't hurt. Dude, I don't know, man. This is the point where I'd be like, okay, I'm happy for you. Also, give up the throne, dude. Like, it's one thing to be in your own grief for 2 years. I'm not saying that that's unreasonable. It's another thing to oppress your entire kingdom for 2 straight years because you can't get over shit. But it's okay. Things are fixed now. That's what we do. We go places and we fix things, but we never actually address the meaningful, like root of the corruption
Never
we've...
again will I forget the things Sasha told me.
You know, the church is still extorting people for all their money. This guy who, like, was basically like an emotional tyrant for 2 years is, you know, he's still gonna be in power, but he's like, it's okay, guys, I'm better now. Like...
It felt like a dream, but I believe in what I saw. Thank you. Thank you so much.
We did get so much fucking free food, which is like, honestly, I can't be too mad.
Thanks to you and Emma, I've finally woken up from an unbearable nightmare. Now, I can be a proper king to my people again.
Oh, good.
I cannot thank you enough. If there is ever anything I can do for you, please do not hesitate to ask.
I think you may be expecting too much for a Dragon Quest story. No, I'm not. I'm joking. I'm not actually like putting this game to the flame. Like I'm joking. I think it's funny. I think it's a little true. I think it's a little true, and it's very funny to talk about. I'm not actually mad at the game. I'm having a great time. Like I honestly, I'm not expecting anything different.
I swear, I will.
These
do
games are
anything in
comfy
my
as
power
fuck.
to
They're not
repay you.
like
Anything at all I can do to help.
they're not like true you know, they're not a true fight against like power
Farewell,
and
my friends.
corruption. It's
May
like
fortune ride with you
it's
on
an
your
adventure,
continuing
whatever.
Journey. I hope we will meet again soon.
Yangus? Are we? Oh.
Hey, where'd that Ichimari bloke disappear to? It's like he was off some kind of weird dream, done it?
I can't fucking understand you.
So that's Sissy again.
Jesus Christ, Angelo!
He's finally pulled himself together and started to behave like a real man again. You know what I mean. I didn't mean to blurt it out quite like that, though. Maybe I've had a bit too much of the old moonshine. No!
No, he's a... No, Angelo's a homophobic drunk. Oh, no. Oh, no. We gotta keep alcohol like 10 feet away from this guy. That made me think about Alistair. I suppose he lives on too in my heart.
So, okay, oh, Jesus Christ. Ah, what's happening? Oh, Jesus. What?
And that's for taking away my star.
Please never do that again. I'm sorry.
That is sweet. No, I don't. Stop, please.
So you're chasing after a jester called Magus? Well, I'm afraid I haven't heard talk of anyone like that passing through Ascantha. It's not much use to you, I know. There I was just now saying I wanted to help you. I'm sorry.
Great. Cool. This really was a detour. That's fine. It was a fun one.
Last night was great, wasn't it? It's been years since we had an all-night banquet like that.
A what?
A banquet, you know.
Like with a, like, where you go to sleep?
No, like a big meal.
Oh.
What? What? Thanks so much for cheering the king up for us. Have a safe trip.
He missed his banky.
Dude, me when I miss my fucking banky. Me when I miss my fucking stuffy and banky. Hashtag relatable.
He's like me for real. I love that for you. All right. Whew. Okay. If I'm being honest, I think I'm gonna call it here. This feels like a good place to stop. I was thinking I might go longer. You know, these Dragon Quest streams have at least gone for like an arc and a half. At least. Who are you?
I got changed into my favorite dress and everything. What do I have to stay here and look after the shop? It's not fair. Welcome to your own room, travelers. It's like I spent a night just rest for a while.
That's so cute. But also, yeah, child labor. Oh no, this game is corrupt from the ground up. Hey, maybe in the post game we'll finally we'll light a torch up to the corruption going on in this world. Yeah, I'm gonna stop for now. So yeah, I'm gonna call it here. Thank you so much for watching. So yeah, quick update on affairs. So I know I was supposed to stream Pokemon Scarlet last night. Obviously, I did not get to that because I started to partway through the day. I started to really like deal with like a pretty heavy, like I was very tired and I was dealing with a migraine and just like some pretty persistent physical fatigue. And you know, I was setting up for stream and I was like, wow, like this is not going to be a good stream. Like if I try to stream tonight, it's really not going to be good. I'm very tired. I was having a headache. It was kind of a bad night. So I didn't stream last night. I told people instead Pokemon Scarlet would be later this week. I am still intending to stick to that. So hopefully later this week, I would assume probably like Friday or Saturday if I had to guess. Hopefully, I mean, obviously before Sunday, because Sunday is art streams now. So before Sunday, I'm going to do the Return to Pokemon Scarlet and get that in there before next week. And then, yeah, in terms of what's on the docket in the near future, next week, of course, next Sunday, please, or I guess this upcoming Sunday, tune in for another art stream if you're interested in that. If you had fun in the first one, I'm hopefully going to do a little bit more like actual like art practice this time. So should be a little bit more, hopefully guided than it was last time. Last time I was just kind of drawing a picture and it was a lot of fun. It was a nice little test of things, but I would like to have a little bit more of a guided experience this time. So I'll see if I can put something like that together. In the meantime, I don't know. We're going to try it out. And then next Tuesday, I mean, like if I start up Pokemon Scarlet again this week, the thing is, I told people that I was going to stream the new SpongeBob game. That comes out next Tuesday. The problem is that I thought I was going to have long since gotten back to Pokemon Scarlet by this point and hopefully have like gotten close to beating it, if not have already beaten it. That did not happen. I have not even started it up again. So I still want to play the Cosmic Shake. I would still love to play that on release. I might still do that on Tuesday. But then, of course, the problem is like, well, then when the fuck am I going to play more Pokemon? I don't know. I'll figure it out. I would say it's more likely than not I'm going to try out Cosmic Shake on Tuesday. So I'd say overall expect that direction more than more Pokemon on Tuesday. But then, of course, Wednesday is still going to be Dragon Quest because I would not give up the Dragon Quest slot for the world. Well, I would, but like, you know, Dragon Quest is like going to be a mainstay as much as possible because I'm having an incredible time and we got to keep this going because honestly, okay, so I'm going to give you all a little idea as to part of the reason why I desperately want to keep this series consistent and chugging along. Just looking up a quick walkthrough of Dragon Quest VIII and just like the overall amount of arcs there are. Let's see. There's, in terms of like non-tutorial story arcs, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So about like 20 arcs. We have completed 1, 2, 3. We have completed 4. And that's not counting the tutorial. We have done 4. So we're not even close. We are not even close. We're not even a third of the way through. So we're going to keep this train going. It's going to be an adventure. Yeah, there's a lot to cover. There's a lot to cover. And honestly, like, I know, like, you know, you hear that and you're like, holy shit, but like, honestly, that makes me excited. Like, what the hell could even happen? I'm fucking ready. I am excited. I'm willing. I hope y'all are as well. But that is why I'm like, okay, Dragon Quest has to stay on the Wednesday slot as much as possible. And then hopefully even more past that. Because like doing it once a week is going to take a while. I would like to play more, but the problem is I'm committing to so much other stuff at the same time. It's a whole ordeal. Anyway, I'm going to go. I need to rest my throat. I have been on stream since 2:30 and it is 8 p.m. Oh my god, I have to go. So I'm gonna send y'all over on a raid. And actually I'm going to send y'all over on a raid to someone I've never raided before. Let me see if I can. I think I'm gonna send y'all over to Games Cage, Fidel, who is a very, very fun guy. Another sort of like Sonic heavy content creator, but you know, he's about some other stuff as well, but he's very much known as like a big like Sonic guy. So I'm gonna send y'all over his way. He's currently doing a video game debate night, so that should be fun. No raid phrase, just you know, go be pleasant, go be nice and good, say hi, and be your great, wonderful selves. And I'm gonna get going. Thank you for all the support today. Thanks for bearing with me through the slow parts of the Xbox showcase. It was worth it in the end. I'm gonna go get some rest, have a late dinner, and play some fucking Hi-Fi Rush. I'm gonna try that out, and I will obviously let y'all know how I feel about that one when I come back later this week. So yeah, so stay tuned for more Pokemon, more art streams, more Dragon Quest, and probably SpongeBob Cosmic Shake next week. I'm weirdly excited about that game. Like, unreasonably excited. I don't know why. Well, I know why. Anyway, have a wonderful night or whatever it is where you are. Please take care of yourselves. As always, please be good to yourselves and others, and just have a fucking good one. I will see y'all later this week for some Pokemon. But for now, bye!